What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of HRTea After Dark. I hope your week was swell. Today, you guessed it, we're going to be reacting to another transphobic person on the internet. This guy's name is Jack Jewel or Jack Joel. Thank you, Connor, actually. Connor5669 for recommending this guy's channel to me to react to. Jack Jewel, Jack Joel, don't really know, don't care. He is a gay cis man, from what I could see. I didn't do a crazy deep dive on this person. I just watched some of his TikToks, some of his YouTube shorts, and picked out what I thought was stupid as fuck to react to. Let's just get right into it today. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Oh, it's alright, thanks. He's helping me. Day. Oh yeah, he's just gone to go and get me. Day. I can't remember who served us. I think it was him.
If you identify as non-binary and it gives you something, then that's great. Go for it. You know, I wonder what it gives you besides a label which becomes very exhausting because you have to keep correcting people all the time. So all it is just using they, them instead of he, him. It's just a label. You can be he, him, you can be she, her, and you can express yourself however you like. Wearing some earrings and, you know, a bandana, in this case, a bit of makeup. Still a guy. There's beauty in being a man that can be brave enough to do that. I wear makeup sometimes, and you're serving a table and you're expecting them to notice your earrings when they are busy ordering food, ordering drinks, deciding what to have, catching up with friends and family, having a good time. It's not like one of them is going to clock your earrings and then say to the table, everyone gather around. So that waiter is wearing they, them earrings. So when they come back, we better refer to them as they, okay? Is everyone on the same page? Absolutely not. You are there to serve them food and drinks. That's it.
You're there to serve them food and drinks. That's it. Don't be expected to be treated with respect, like a human being. Look, I do agree that not everybody is going to realize you're wearing they, them earrings. I get that. I wouldn't expect people to realize that about me, but I don't think that was the moral of the story. I think it was just shedding light on like, hey, maybe let's not assume everybody's gender. And I don't know about y'all, but like if I did see that person, if I was at a table with my friends and we were all getting food or something and that person was serving us, I mean, I would notice their earrings, or like I would notice the way they were dressing. I would see the androgyny in it, I guess, a little bit. When they walked away, I would be like, I think they're non-binary, just so everybody knows. And that would be the end of the conversation. It's not like we have to sit there and talk about it for a half hour like this guy thinks everybody would or wouldn't. Like, it's not that hard to look at somebody and realize, okay, I'm not sure how they identify. Let me be respectful. It's like a 2-second thing. You like to act like it's so fucking hard. It's so hard to be respectful or tell your friends to be respectful. And what did he say in the beginning? So he's calling non-binary just a label. And that can be exhausting because you have to correct people all the time. Yeah, I could imagine it's fucking exhausting. Therefore, it's not a fucking choice. Do you think people choose that? Don't get me wrong. I know there's people out there that do. But there are lots and lots and lots of people who do not choose this, who do not want to have to keep fucking correcting people all the time. So yeah, it is exhausting. And why is it that person's fucking fault that it's exhausting? It's y'all's fault. It's your fucking fault and people just like you on why it's so fucking exhausting. It's not just a label, it's an identity. Ignorant much? You can be he, him, and you can be she, her. You can express yourself however you like, as long as it's just he, him, and it's she, her. Anything else, you cannot express yourself. Clearly, this guy just doesn't like non-binary people, and we see that in his other videos coming up as well. Another one who's giving, like, you're making the LGBT community look bad. You're making me look bad. Stop. Shut up. Shut up. We don't care about you. And again, we wish we were not a part of the LGB. Okay? We do. Just as much as you do, we wish it as well. Okay? Next.
So like I use he, him pronouns, right? But I don't identify as a man, but I'm trans. I'm trans non-binary. I feel dysphoric about my body sometimes, like my curves and my butt, but at the same time, I like my boobs.
I use he, him, but I don't identify as a man. I present completely like a female. Non-binary isn't a legitimate concept. It's not coherent. It means nothing. It's even more incoherent when you have people who don't even embrace the androgyny, yet want to be called the other pronouns while also saying they're non-binary. I mean, I can't keep up. Imagine how, like, some random 50-year-old, they must see this and think that the LGBT community has been hitting the crack pipe.
And it's why it's even crazier when you see a 50-year-old on TikTok that actually buys into this. I like my boobs, but I'm dysphoric about my butt. It's like it's teaching kids to view everything through this gender lens.
That's normal to be a teenager not liking or being comfortable with certain parts of your body. Like, why are we pathologizing that?
It hurts. It hurts. Because again, we're looking out for the kids. We care about all the kids in America. No, we don't. I know you fucking don't. I know you do not give a shit of the well-being of children. I know that for a goddamn fact, okay? Again, two cis men, two cis people using trans people as a weapon against children when it's not, oh my god, it's not that fucking deep. You're a cis man talking about the trans experience. I understand why you don't understand what it's like to be non-binary. I understand why, because you're not. Therefore, why are you speaking on it? Also, like, do I fully understand when non-binary people go by different pronouns or they, them pronouns, but still very much look like their biological gender? No, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But just because I don't understand it doesn't mean I have to comment about it or be mean on the internet. I can be respectful and call them what they want to be called and move the fuck on. Are you not mature enough for that? Are you that, like, I want to stir the pot? And I don't know, me personally, I don't think that it's teaching kids to look through this gender lens or whatever the fuck he said. I think, God forbid, there's a kid out there who does have dysphoria and is confused and is alone and has no resources to help them. God forbid they see that TikTok and they're like, oh, that makes sense. I feel less alone. God for fucking bid, right? Right? And like, yes, it's normal for teenagers or, you know, middle schoolers to hate their body in some way, shape, or form. But it's not hard to differentiate between it being a gender problem, it being dysphoria, or just maybe dysmorphia, weight issues. Like, it's not that hard at a young age to understand the difference, especially if you see the representation online. Like, stop blaming trans people. Because we are not the problem. It's y'all who are the problem, making us look stupid, making us look like idiots, making us look like we're a weapon, and we're not. That person who posted that video is 100% allowed to say how they feel and how they identify on their platform. You don't like it, block them. Don't look at it. Scroll. I say this in every goddamn fucking video. I can't. I don't know who these people think they are, thinking you're making a difference. You are not making a difference. You are not protecting children. No, you're doing this for views. Maybe some money in the future. Like, you are not here for the children. Stop acting like you're a hero, because you're not. God, this one pissed me the absolute fuck off, okay? I'm just gonna say that right now. Just roll the clip.
It does really break my heart to think of young boys believing that any desire to be masculine and to nurture their masculinity is creepy and toxic.
It's got very difficult to speak about men's issues in a free environment because we're being told everything is patriarchal. I think it's really problematized along the intersectional narrative. To be human is to face a lot of difficulties. Some people face more difficulties than others. Some cis, white, straight males face way more difficulties than, you know, somebody from a minority religion and a minority ethnicity. It depends on the life you've had. There's lots of different lives, and the idea that the systemic nature of your identity is your only obstacle means, wow, you don't know how difficult life can be, because life can be difficult for everybody. It depends on the person. Some people get really easy cards, some people get really difficult cards.
You know what it's giving? You know what it's fucking giving? It's giving all lives matter. It's giving all lives matter. Not just black lives, all lives. That's what it's fucking giving right now. I think it's so fucking funny that this man can sit. What did he say in the beginning?
It does really break my heart to think of young boys believing that any desire to be masculine and to nurture their masculinity is creepy and toxic.
It's got very difficult.
God for fucking bid, we teach young boys that creeping on girls and being disrespectful to women. So we can't teach young men to be respectful without them feeling insecure about their masculinity. Like, what? Why are we feeling bad for cis men? Is my question. Why are we fighting for that? Why aren't you up here fighting for women? I think you're both women haters. I think you hate women. I have not seen a single clip of this guy talking about women's rights, but instead he's saying, everybody just keeps talking about the patriarchy and how bad it is. Like, I feel so bad for cis men right now. I think it's crazy that this person is out here shitting on community after community and then being like, yay, cis men. People are mean to cis men. We need to do better by them.
Give me a fucking break right now.
Y'all are the fucking problem. Do I think that lots and lots of cis men have it hard? Yes, I do. Obviously, it's life. Everybody goes through hard shit. I'm not saying that cis men don't. We are at a point in time where women and trans people have it the absolute fucking hardest. You just want to be a victim, buddy. You want to be a part of the group that's going through a hard time. I'm so sorry that you hate to see other people struggle. I'm so sorry. And teaching young men to be respectful and not transphobic and not homophobic is a good thing. Nobody's taking away young men or little boys' masculinity. Like, nobody's deeming masculinity in general as toxic, but there are toxic traits to it. Us talking about the patriarchy and how men treat women horribly is a good thing, okay? It's a good thing because just look at the world. You see that cis men are the fucking problem. When it comes to women, when it comes to gay people, when it comes to trans people, cis men are the fucking problem. I'm not saying that it's all cis men, but if we teach them from a young age that it's important to respect women, not women, not be horrible to trans people, not say slurs at gay people, if you really for a goddamn second think that that is hurting young men and their masculinity, take a good hard look in the mirror, buddy. The only person it's hurting is you at the end of the day. I didn't truly hate this man until I saw this video. I saw this video and I was like, oh, you've lost the little respect I had for you. I hate that shit. Nothing drives me more crazy than people who stick up for cis men. Point blank, you are not the people struggling right now. How dare you? How fucking dare you? I think you hate women.
Found more and more patients recently requesting non-standard procedures such as top surgery without nipples, nullification, and phallus-preserving vaginoplasty. So much of the non-binary shit is literally just the new goth and emo are then getting double mastectomies with no nipples because it's trendy, and all of these crazy other surgeries.
Is phalloplasty only for trans individuals? Absolutely not.
And all these girls, straight girls dyeing their hair blue and being like, I'm queer.
Hello, I am queer.
Which I find so offensive. Walking around with no nipples, which is just disturbing. I'm like, really? I'm supposed to relate to you because you are a blue-haired girl who likes to do magic in her spare time and is a communist and doesn't have nipples? That is so like me. I finally feel understood. Can I lick your non-nipple? Nullification is removal of genitals so that you just have a smooth groin with a little hole for a urethra. What? This is like dystopian, turning people into robots.
Am I the only one that finds it so disturbing that there is a grown-ass cis man talking about and dissecting people's bodies on the internet for millions of people to see? Did you catch that comment? Can I lick your non-nipple? No. You fucking weirdo. Oh my god, why do you care? Why do you care if people don't have nipples? What? To call it dystopian? To basically insinuate that people are mutilating their bodies by not having nipples? How is that hurting your feelings? You have nipples. Your nipples are fine, I'm sure. And also, how dare you find people's videos of them seeing their top surgery results for the first time? That is such a vulnerable moment. People post that in hopes to spread trans joy, to be like, hey, look what I did. I'm proud of myself. It's possible for you to do it too. How dare you make fun of somebody for that? I hate you and you're a horrible fucking person. His whole thing is that non-binary people are getting these surgeries and there's just no point because they don't need it, because they don't have dysphoria. I guess it's a trend in his eyes to have a piece of your body chopped off to go outside with no nipples. Therefore, all these people are invalid. I don't give a fuck what you think. These people are happy. Why do you care? Why are you picking apart their bodies and calling it gross and disgusting and just saying nasty things about other people's bodies? Drop your pants. Drop your pants right now. Let's see what you're working with. Because I bet the entire internet would laugh at you for it. And you'd feel real fucking shitty about it, wouldn't you? This one pisses me the fuck off too.
Trauma is common among trans clients. Several clients met the criteria for dissociative disorders, have noticed a high incidence of dissociative disorders amongst the trans community. How strange. Maybe you should look into that and question whether their trans identity is actually also part of this whole mental health disorder. With one client, we worked on all alters consenting to HRT before it was started. They had alters who were both male and female genders. So instead of referring this person to a psychiatrist, they decided instead, okay, so you've got split personalities, no problem. Let me just speak to each one individually and make sure that they're happy with you making permanent body modifications, which all have side effects and could limit your lifespan. So if I was identifying as female, but then also had male alters, I'd have to check with them. By the way, I know that your personality is male, but are you kind of cool with the body that you exist in being female?
What are we talking about? You're not trans. You don't have multiple personality disorder. At the end of each of these fucking videos, it's just like, why? Like, all I have to say is, why do you care? You don't have either of these things. Who are you trying to save? Nobody's going to listen to you. Do you think a doctor is going to, like, search you up on YouTube and be like, oh, this guy, yeah, he's saving the world. I shouldn't do this anymore. I shouldn't help out trans patients because this guy said so. Eat my fucking ass, bro. You are doing nothing. Nothing. I'm done. I can't.
What are your pronouns?
She, they, them.
She, they.
Really? Yeah, I know.
What does she, they mean?
I don't know, to be honest.
Making something a part of your identity and asking people to refer you as it, which is quite a big statement, and you can't even explain what it is. Should you not at least have some nonsensical reason why having she and they, which is non-binary but also binary, makes sense?
Just not entirely comfortable with the she, her pronouns, but also I don't feel like asking people to call me they, them.
The she, they, and he, they don't really want the effort involved. A cis, white, straight woman, God forbid you are one of those people.
Did you see how heavily edited these videos are? Like, heavily fucking edited. You took, what, 3 people off the side of a fucking college campus and were like, what does they, them mean to you? What does being non-binary mean to you? You didn't let them speak. You cut the camera and then said, see, not even these people can explain. Oh my god, anybody can do that, bestie. And the one person with blue hair who you probably just thought that they would have the answer to what being non-binary means. They couldn't give you a straight up answer because you probably pressured them and made them feel really uncomfortable and put them on the spot. I am afraid people will walk up to me and ask me a question that I know the answer to, but I won't be able to, like, really get my explanation across because I'd be nervous and uncomfortable and put on the spot. That happens, you know? A bunch of cis men walking up to people who look like they don't identify as biological men. It's kind of threatening sometimes. It kind of scares people. And then you heavily edit your fucking videos to make it look like we're all fucking stupid. Go fuck yourself. I'm done with you. Honestly, I've reacted to some real gnarly transphobes on the internet. And this one pissed me off, especially the fucking people are mean to cis men video. Again, you're a cis man. I understand you're gay and you've probably been through it. I hear you. We don't want to be a part of your community either. And for you to be a gay person and had to have gone through all the shit you probably went through and then shit on other people who had to do the same thing or hear me out, had to go through it in an even worse aspect, you shit on them on the internet, go fuck yourself. you're a hypocrite, and you're not a good person. I have absolutely no fucking problem putting these transphobes in their place sometimes, because these are the people that are causing the most harm to our community. Y'all think you're saving the world. Y'all think you're saving the children from these scary, scary trans people. You're not doing anything. This guy has 4,000 subs on YouTube. Hope you make it big, buddy. Go fuck yourself. I'm done. If you made it this far without fucking getting angry, props to you. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. Unless you are transphobic, then please save it. I don't give a flying fuck about your opinion. Let me know what else you want to see, who else I can react to, anything at all. I could use some ideas, so you let me know. Make sure you turn on my post notifications for YouTube. I drop videos every Tuesdays and Fridays. Follow me on Twitch. I stream video games with my friends every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And join my Discord, perhaps. That would be cool. And subscribe to my Patreon, because I have a lot of bonus content on there. After Dark videos and bonus content from the podcast. I love you all so much, and I will see you next week. Bye!